Here. Senator Cleveland. Here. Senator Johnson. Here. Senator Knall.
Here.
Senator Knapp. Here. Senator Mandel. Senator McConnell.
Here.
Senator Moniak.
Here.
Senator Perry.
Here.
Senator Pitcock.
Here.
Senator Ricks.
Here.
Senator Sahani.
Here.
Senator Sheldon.
Here.
Senator Smith.
Here.
Senator Thayer.
Here.
Senator Underwood.
Here.
Senator Valencia.
Present.
Senator Withers.
Present. That's a flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Senator McConnell.
The minutes from last week. Move to approve the agenda for today's meeting. To approve the minutes for this week's meeting. Last week's meeting.
Second.
Senator.
Approve this week's agenda.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you all know why I'm here. I do want to say before I say anything else that nothing in these results is an April Fool's joke. So, clear. The second College of Education Senator is Mariela Rosales Camon, and that information is pretty straightforward, but if there are questions, now would be the time. Okay, thank you.
I'll entertain a motion. Senator Pitcock.
Move to approve the 2015 ASISU election results.
Unanimous was. Didn't hear that. So. Yep.
My name is Brenda, Brenda, last name like the month M-A-Y.
Thank you.
Okay, I am here to help promote the Out of Darkness campus walk. Some of you probably see me hanging around campus. Prior to this, they're supposed to be hanging around campus. I'm here to promote the Out of Darkness campus walk. These are campus walks done for suicide prevention across the country. We've never had one here before. This will be the first, but we plan on making it an annual event. I don't know if you guys know that right now, Eastern Idaho in general, but particularly Eastern Idaho has made it, just moved to 6th in the nation in suicide. And I am the co-chairman of this event, and the chairman, Jenny Summers, she's a student here, and this is being sponsored by the Counseling Center here on campus. And if you could play that little video. Jenny made this little video. Her son was a suicide victim, and so she's a big advocate for this. that suicide is the number one cause of death for college students. That's why doing it on campuses is a great place to do it. This is being promoted all through Eastern Idaho.
I want you guys to just imagine. Imagine
YouTube.
Go home from school. You sit under your bed, reviewing the whole day. Just like,
Starts playing the next video. I know that girl too. That's the next suicide one. Anyway, I have several girlfriends who have lost children, and these are friends of mine. And they have passed the anti-bullying law just now in Boise too. But anyway, we're promoting this event all the way through Eastern Idaho in the hospitals, the medical facilities, the counseling centers, all the schools. And we're expecting over 1,000 people in attendance. So what I'm here today is to tell you a little bit about, just a brief bit about it, and ask for you to help promote it and support it. I also have a little paper for each of you.
Of course.
What we're asking is that people go online and register. You don't even have to go on the walk. It's a 5-mile walk that starts from here in the ballroom and goes up around like Alvin Rickon. It's a 5-mile walk and ends up back here at the ballroom. So the whole day's event is here on May 23rd. It starts at 8 a.m. for registration. Then in the morning before, we have a meditation, like from 8:30 to 9. Then from 9 to 10, we're going to have speakers that are survivors of suicide. Then we'll go on the walk from 10 to 11. We've walked it, and you've been walking slowly. It only takes about an hour. And then when we get back, we're going to have some main speakers. And Dr. Fairholm is going to be the main speaker. And then we also have a veteran who's also a suicide survivor and a counselor, Ken Taylor, will be speaking. So we're going to have, basically we want to make people aware that suicide is preventable. If you're, educated and you know what to watch for, it is preventable. And then there's also going to be a live band. We get the game room for free. And so we're going to be having a lot of fun, and we're going to make it a great event. And all we really want is to have, have people support it. And it's fun to make teams to walk. Like we have Team Drew, different teams named in Costco's putting together Team Costco. And, it's fun to have teams and work together and go online. Go online and register. It's great, but people can register there the day of the event also. And we just feel like it's really important to let our community know how bad the suicide here is in our community, no matter what age, but unfortunately we're losing a lot of young people, and no matter the age, no matter what, I personally have got to witness the devastation that this tears people's lives apart, and we're very devoted and committed to this cause, and we're hoping that you will join us and try to get the money, and that's pretty much all I have. Is it possible to get an email list from you guys and send you all a flyer or do that, or an email list, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much for your time, you guys.
Yeah. No.
Probably.
Good evening, Senators. It is great to be with you once again. I hope you had a nice spring break. I know that I did, but I'm ready to be back. A few items of business I'd like to talk about today is first, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, I mentioned that the Alpha Z Deltas requested some volunteers from ASISU, and I got a handful of hands, probably 7 or 8 that felt like they probably could, but it's kind of a ways out. Well, it's coming up now, April 18th, it's Saturday, and they would meet us in the morning before the race started. The race starts at 10 and then throughout the race. So can I get maybe a firm commitment of senators who can and are willing to volunteer that day? Let's go up so I can see.
Thank you, Jeff.
I don't know that I would be the one to answer that question. I would ask them. I'm sure you're really fast, so you'll be done so soon. But I can look into that for you. Thank you for volunteering with that. Also coming up is the dance marathon, which I have also previously talked about. I currently have 4 teams registered, and the names I have on the team can be interchangeable. I just wanted to register some teams. So right now, I got some names, a month or so, of people who could. Right now, the names that I have are Dean, Morgan, and Neil, Kaylin, Zara, and Mackenzie. If I said your name and you cannot participate, could you raise your hand? If I did not say your name and you'd like to participate, would you raise your hand? Spot on. Great. So next Tuesday, April 7th at 7 in the Rendezvous Suites, they have an information meeting. I actually cannot attend because I have class. But if you could make that, I'll forward you the email that I received, all of you, so you know what to do. We'll get some information. We'll need our t-shirts there as well. So are there any questions about Dance Marathon? Great. I think it'll be a really good time. And then last 2 weeks ago, Ryan Sargent and Callie Valentine approached me talking about funding for replacing the eye on Red Hill. Obviously, that's kind of been a hot topic on the university's campus. It was decided that it will be an eye, not an IS, or any other logo for that matter. The intention right now is to put an eye up there outlined with lights. So at night, it will be visible to the campus as well. And the lights will be fairly high tech, I guess. An example he gave me, like on St. Patrick's Day, if we wanted to light the eye up green, that could be a possibility. So different things like that. So with that, he came with Callie Valentine because they're fundraising. They said it would cost approximately $120,000 to $130,000 to fund the eye and get it up and operating. And they felt like it would be crucial to their sales pitch if they had funding from the students. They felt like other alumni and different organizations would be more willing to donate to the eye if they knew that the students were involved and willing to pay for it on their own. So essentially, the funding would either have to come from our contingency fund or, from our ambush account, which is another fundraiser that we do. And they asked for, well, he would give us as much, or he'd take as much as we're willing to give, obviously. But he felt like they could effectively fundraise and have a solid pitch, and it would be worth our time if we donated about $5,000. And I'm just here to get some of your feedback, what you think on the topic of potentially donating.
Senator Picktock.
I feel like what we're giving money to. We need to see what it's going to look like. So maybe in our next meeting, we could have at least an example of what they're planning on it looking like. So we know what we're funding if we decide to give any money at all.
That could be arranged. Ryan said he was willing to come and do that, and also discuss the history of the eye and why the ultimate decision was to be an eye, the reasoning behind it. Because I feel like there is a lot of misunderstanding about that, and I've had it explained to me. And I understand it's pretty good reasoning. My opinions vary as well, but it's decent reasoning, and I don't want to try to explain it myself. You can do a much better job. So I'm willing to invite him to come next week and talk about that.
Senator Shea.
I will say just a kind of a knee-jerk reaction until he comes next week would be that I feel that the student's voice was definitely to get an interlocking IS. And so I feel like we would be kind of counterintuitive to support something that the students were very adamant to have an opposite voice to. So I would very much like to see the reasoning behind why they stuck with an I.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel the same way. Obviously, I was a part of the meetings, and I had Senator Thayer attend those meetings. And the cause for the IS was definitely heard, although we had our opinion and many of the other members had their opinion. So really what it came down to was a difference of opinion. I don't know that any opinion was ignored, but that's what it came down to. And a lot of my reasoning is, obviously I supported the IS, but would I rather have nothing up there, or would I rather have something up there that represents the university? And I kind of lean towards, I'd like to have something up there. It can be an icon on our campus, and it does represent our campus, but obviously your point is well taken, and I think Ryan can enlighten us in.
Senator Maniat.
How much did we earn from the ambush? Do you know?
Yeah, that wouldn't drain our ambush.
It wouldn't, okay.
We have plenty of like that.
Senator.
Are they making the fact that the I was chosen like public to this, like public knowledge for the students to be able to read the decision? Because I feel like the students don't know that was a decision, and so therefore if we make a decision to fund it without the students knowing, they might have a backlash after we have already decided to fund it, saying that their voices weren't heard before we decided to fund it. So I just kind of worried that we might be a little too proactive, and then students might be a little hurt that they weren't informed.
Yeah, I don't know what all they have done up to this point. They are letting out a press release in the next 60 days. I guess 2 weeks ago they told me the next 60 days. So to answer your question, I'm not sure what they've done to date, but that's the plan.
Senator.
I think if we look at what we spent money on in the past, like the Brown Spangle that's out in front, I believe a considerable amount of money was donated by ASISU to help fund that. And I believe it's over $5,000. So, and I come out of the ambush. I think that the ambush money, we've talked about other ways to spend it that I think would do better. And I think we do have enough money in contingency. Anybody who's on finance or knows what is in there, it's quite a considerable amount. I think it's all right if we took it from there. And I'm just no ambush money I think should go towards it. I think we should donate a little bit, because in the past we have donated, and $5,000 isn't a ton to ask for. They could have asked for a lot more.
Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To go kind of off of what Senator Sheldon said about the knee-jerk reaction, back in October, it looks like we passed the resolution 530 for the IS. So obviously, we've already said that the students are for it, but your main argument was to have something on the Hill that represents ISU. The I, from its beginning, is meant to represent U of I. So I still don't understand how they think that's representing ISU's future, at least. So I would really like him to come talk to us next week if that's a possibility.
Yeah, Ryan can explain that.
Thanks.
Name is attached to an icon like that, and I think back.
So,
When it comes down to it, money's not what they're looking for. They're looking for our approval. That's essentially alumni dollars. They're looking for the whole idea is it doesn't matter the sum of money. If it was 100,000, yeah, but 5,000 shouldn't be the reason because we have that money. We should give it to them. We should give it to them because we believe we need to put something up on the hill. It's also to think we can't. The Air Force is. We need to and take that in as well. It's not just ISU. We do have a history with them.
I feel like that's a pretty good point. Because at this point in time, I know like we wrote a resolution, like Senator Perry said, that we support an IS, which is true. But that isn't an option anymore. It's completely off the table. So I feel like it's kind of a new issue. It is going to be an I. So whatever resolution we write and pass, it's kind of a different topic, if that makes sense. So we're kind of making a decision on how we feel with our current situation, whether we'd like to see something on the Hill and we'd like to be contributors to making that happen.
Senator Smith.
Were any students representing, like, were any students there when they took the final vote to, for the I, like their voices were heard when in the votes? Okay.
I believe Senator Thayer, did you take the final vote?
No, I wasn't there for the final vote. I was there for the vote, and I did vote not in, or I voted no for an I, and that was representing the students. But that passed, so I don't think that was like a final vote, but it was a vote.
But beyond that, I wasn't the only student on the committee. So yeah, students were there. Any other questions?
Can I pass my baton to her? Yeah. And Idaho State University, just where it's at. To be heard that I'm going to students say, and that's what I've been told by me. That's what I say, so.
Yeah, and I can agree with that, but I feel like the context in which we've asked that question in the past is different than we're talking about right now. The context was, do we want an IS, or do we want an I, or do we want something else? And now the context is, do we want something up there, or do we not? So I feel like the question is vastly different. I would like to see something up there.
Senator.
Thank you, Chair. We want to see what was back there, but it hasn't always been an I. It's changed with the name of the university. It used to be a 4 and a T for Technicad before we were, Idaho State. So I think it's kind of interesting that they want to stop it at the I instead of keeping the history of it as a symbol that the students use to show the changing university and it becoming a bigger university. What Ryan has to say about it.
Yeah, I think we can make these comments, but Ryan will really clarify that point of view.
Thank you, Chair. Did they go about addressing how they would prevent the same problem from occurring in future years about the erosion and everything?
That has been considered, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the answer.
Okay.
Or the engineering or the science.
But they have considered
I'm a
it.
business major. But yeah, it's been considered. If nothing else, I'll contact Ryan Sargent and ask him to prepare the reasoning on it.
All right. All right. Thank you. This time.
Thank you. For April 11th at 3:00 p.m. I think that this 2-week span will give you guys plenty of time to meet within your committees to get any issues that are coming up before the end of the year brought to all of our attention. That was all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Some quick stuff. We had a few match deposit requests. Aid fundraiser. I'm assuming it was Rokai Society for 3/14/76. Biology Grant Association $113.33 for a fundraiser. That was $1,833.45. Any questions on that, anybody? I move to approve the match deposit request totaling $1,833.45.
Senator Beckstad?
Yes.
Senator Buchelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland?
Yes.
Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmer?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry? Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sane?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Yes.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Abstain.
Senator Withers?
Yes.
We have a new club funding request from Mika. They were a new club last semester and are asking for the $300. Any questions on that?
I move to approve the new club funding request for Mika for $300.
Senator Beckstead?
Yes.
Senator Bugelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland?
Yes.
Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer?
Yes.
Senator Knall?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sahene?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Yes.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Yes.
Senator Withers?
Yes.
We will be hearing a contingency fund request from BPA next week if you would like to come, just letting that out there. And then in finance today, we decided that we would like to keep initial deposit request at $200. Is there any questions about that? Why we decided $200? Because we need to approve that. Move to approve initial deposit for next year to be set at $200.
Second.
Roll call.
Sorry, everyone.
If it deals with money, it's going to be roll call.
Senator Beckstead?
Yes.
Senator Bugelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland? Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer?
Yes.
Senator Knall?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sahene?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Yes.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Yes.
Senator Withers?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Now we need to move to approve the initial deposit requests that have been turned in. So if there's any questions on that. Nope. Move to approve initial deposit request from the clubs for next year. Second.
Second.
Do you need the total amount?
I think we just need to see what there's 42.
The quantity of initial deposits.
There's a mess up because I know 2 clubs for sure that turned them in and forwarded me the email.
We need the final to be approved
Then I can't approve it, so I withdraw my motion.
next week.
Next, we have a contingency request from Chi Sigma Iota. Before I go on anything, I would like to welcome James so he can speak on behalf of why they did this contingency fund request. So if you would like to come up, I'll yield my time to you.
Okay.
Hello. Thank you. My name is James Osborne. Last name is Osborne. I'm the chapter president for the Chi Sigma Iota chapter of ISU. We are a national honor society, or international honor society for counseling educators and counseling students. And what we're seeking for is contingency funding to put on a workshop at the end of this month. We've had the opportunity to have a nationally known, recognized family and couples therapist come and provide a 2-day workshop at the university. He is ISU alumni. He went through the counseling program several years ago. We actually use his textbook in our family studies class. The 2-day workshop would, the first day would be open to counseling students, both masters and doctoral, as well as faculty. And then the second day, we would open it up to multiple disciplines throughout ISU, as well as regional professionals. We will be providing to them CEUs, which are continuing education units, which they need for licensure. We hope to use this workshop as a fundraiser to fund annual workshops that we put on for ISU students, as well as regional professionals. This workshop will be free to ISU students and then at a cost for professionals to receive those CEs.
Thank you. So they came to us requesting $2,300, and through some discussion in finance, we decided to grant $1,500 with the specificity of $500 for the honorarium and $1,000 for lodging and travel. Any questions on that, or if anyone on finance would like to speak on behalf of why we chose that?
Senator Pitcock.
The 1,000 is just for travel, no lodging.
Oh, 1,000 is just for travel. Thank you.
Also, send a report to the ASISU email saying how their event went. I think this is something that we should continue to do in the future. We have done it a couple times in the past where people will come back and give a report. Unfortunately, when their event is scheduled, we will not have any meetings after that. So they have already agreed to send us an email with the information and then include the SISU logo on any materials that they use to show that the students in ASISU are helping support this event.
Any questions?
Any questions? Move to approve the contingency fund request for Chi Sigma Iota, resulting in $1,500, $500 honorarium, and $1,000 for travel.
Second.
Senator Beckstead? Yes. Senator Buchelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland?
Yes.
Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer?
Yes.
Senator Canal?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sahene?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Abstain.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Yes.
Senator Withers?
Yes.
So we due yesterday, and they're done. So I would also like to approve the incentive points that were turned in. Because of last semester and what happened, we only had $13,215.16 left in the account. If you can see that spreadsheet, I will send it. The total amount per incentive point was $5 and about 80 cents. So I'd like to approve per incentive point $5.80. Is there any questions for me on that? No. Move to approve per incentive point $5.80.
Senator Beckstead? Yes. Senator Buchelman?
Yes.
Senator Cleveland?
Yes.
Senator Johnson?
Yes.
Senator Kemmerer?
Yes.
Senator Canal?
Yes.
Senator Knapp?
Yes.
Senator McConnell?
Yes.
Senator Moniak?
Yes.
Senator Perry?
Yes.
Senator Pitcock?
Yes.
Senator Ricks?
Yes.
Senator Sahene?
Yes.
Senator Sheldon?
Yes.
Senator Smith?
Yes.
Senator Thayer?
Yes.
Senator Underwood?
Yes.
Senator Valencia?
Yes.
Senator Withers?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And just so everyone knows, after doing this again, I'm going to send another email out to clubs letting them know specifically what things were done wrong. So if anyone needs anything in this email, I'm going to send it to everyone. So please let me know before next Wednesday so I can send the email out Wednesday night. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I think that's all I have.
All right. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have nothing new to report unless there's any questions for me.
Thank you, Senator Thayer.
Business has been done for a little while, but there will be at least one bill next week coming across the table. It's one that I've talked about before. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be informing the parties that are of interest on what I have taken care of.
Any questions for Senator Pitcock? Thank you.
Reports.
Interested to send in their designs. Forms, please grab somebody that you would like to nominate from. And
All right, thank you. Any questions for Senator Johnson? All right, sir.
So I just wanted to let you guys know of the upcoming service opportunities. So this Friday, we have the UPC ISU's Got Talent. They need help setting up and cleaning up after the event. So that's something that you could do for your service project. There's also a dinner in IF at 4:45 on the 9th that you guys could help out with for volunteer work for your service project. The carnival in Idaho Falls on the 11th at 11 a.m. So that would be right after Dance Marathon, or if you guys are not doing Dance Marathon, you could also go to this. Dance Marathon is on the 10th and 11th. You guys can help out with that. If you are dancing, there is an ability for you guys to dance, but also volunteer. You just have to make sure you get known, and I'll kind of give Daniel some time to talk about that. Service Saturdays on 4/18. I'm talking with Valentine to see if we could have there be the campus cleanup. If not, that's still a service project, so that is something else that you can also do, but we are trying to get our specific service project into that as well. And then also on the 18th, we have the Amazing Challenge, so all of the people that have signed up to help put that up and volunteer for that. That is also a service project. You have to do a service project a semester. So this is 6 different opportunities for you guys to be doing that. I've also given a couple other ones. So please try and fit these into your schedule. There's several different days. So if you can't make a Saturday, at least we have a Thursday and a Friday for you guys in here as well. So thank you.
Any questions for Senator Smith? Senator Knapp?
How would you like us to sign up for those? Do you want us to just show up, or do you want us to?
If you have a specific one and you don't know who to contact, if you have one that you would like to go to, email me. I will send you the contact information for who you need to contact to be able to volunteer at that. And then Daniel wanted to talk a little bit about Dance Marathon to you guys for service.
All right, so for those of you who are currently attending the event, we have a couple of options if you would like to volunteer. We do need help with setup. We need roughly 5 people, and that will be from 5. In addition, we need people for. Thank you. We need people for Is there anybody that would like to help out with the takedown of the event? Okay. 2-hour shifts, as well as someone to run coat check. And that is something that if you are part of the event, you can take your 2-hour shift, and that can be your volunteer as well. And you can just go out and be the bouncer or the coat check. And you wouldn't be able to participate in the events that are going on for that 2 hours, but it would be able to count as your service hour for ASISU. And if you want to do that, let me know specifically what times you would like to. I will assign by whoever contacts me first. So that way, if you want to be bouncer at the beginning, which I assume is more fun, as opposed to at 3 in the morning when you're just walking around the halls by yourself, it's up to you. And those are all the different possibilities for volunteering. Please email me with your availability and if you would like to do anything other than set up and take down, which I just grabbed. Thank you.
Senator Smith?
That's it.
All right. With no- Is it? Senate? All right. I'll pay what. Yeah.
Are you going to pay me for that?
We'll figure it out. Otherwise, what is that,
That's
So we can allocate that one.
Oh,
I don't know. That sounds good. That was a weird thing to high five. It was cool. That was a pretty big deal, so.
All right. And Senator McConnell maintains pro temp. And they're, yeah, some.
To nominate Senator Pickcock.
Second.
Senator Moni. Accepted. Senator Withers.
I would like to nominate Senator Valencia.
Second.
Senator Valencia, do you accept or decline the nomination?
Decline, but
She accepts.
Seconded.
Senator. Decline. Senator Beckstead.
I'd like to nominate Senator Underwood.
Second.
Senator Underwood, do you accept or decline the nomination?
Sure, I'll accept.
Senator McConnell.
I'd like to nominate Senator Johnson.
Second.
Senator Johnson, do you accept or decline the nomination?
Accept.
Senator.
I'd like to
Second.
Senator Sheldon, do you accept or decline the nomination?
I accept.
Senator Sahaney.
I'd like to nominate my own good friend, Senator Camera.
Second.
Senator Kemmerer, do you accept or decline?
Just because he says I'm his good friend, I'll accept.
Senator McCarthy.
I'd like to nominate Senator Mandel. Ooh, second.
Senator Mandel accepts. Any more nominations, or would we like to vote? Is everyone ready to vote? All right. I invite you to vote. Do you need to hear the nominations?
Please.
Senator Valencia. Oh, Perry. Okay, sure. Go. Yeah.
No, I just want to vote in the state.
It's not like
What?
And you will.
What? What if I can't spell?
Take it. Oh, you have it already?
I guess we have to do it together.
You won't know it's a penguin. Oh, gosh.
Stop it. And now for it's between Pitcock County. You want you to throw them and have them go everywhere. Okay. I know. Oh, come on. Who's the wise guy? I had to like read that. Yeah. Thank you. Well,
Move to adjourn?
Second.
Unanimous?
Senator Johnson.
Here.
Senator Knall.
Here.
Senator Knapp. Senator McDonald. Senator McConnell. Senator Moniak. Senator Perry. Senator Petcock.
Here.
Senator Ricks.
Here.
Senator Sahene.
Present.
Senator Sheldon.
Here.
Senator Smith.
Here.
Senator Thayer.
Here.
Senator Underwood.
Here.
Senator Valencia.
Present.
Senator Withers.
Present. It wouldn't be a normal meeting without it, I'm sorry.
Sam, we're so close to breaking legendary ground. We only have one meeting left where it can happen.
where what can happen?
We've never agreed.
What, you and him?
Yeah, we've disagreed on at least one thing every single meeting.